Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, we have this cool image on here, and pretty much what these are is a power station from the ECOFLOW or ECOFLOW brand. If you guys seen my previous video, I actually reviewed both of these before. One of them is the Delta and one of them is Delta 2. And for these power stations, allow you guys to use it many different ways in terms of AC option, USB option, USB-C option, and etc. And the way how you guys charge it, there's a lot of ways. Like I mentioned, you do have the option to plug in the wall outlet, a DC option in the car, or you can also use a solar panel, which is what I'm going to be talking about today in this video. So right here, we do have the solar panel from the ECOFLOW or ECOFLOW brand. If you guys can see, for the one that we got right here is the one that supports 220 watts. And then this is what the package looks like when you guys do get it. Let me actually open up to show you guys what the inside looks like. So the solar panel itself is actually kind of heavy, so you do want to be careful when you guys do carry around. But once you guys do open it, you see how it's all well protected. Let's take it out. So the first thing inside right here, they do provide a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And if you guys do open up, inside they do probably got some of these carabiners if you guys need to use it. But if you guys do take out the first layer of protection, here we do have the product. And at the very bottom there is another package. If you guys do take it out, inside they do provide a cable for you to plug it in for the solar panel onto your power station. And that is everything that's included inside. So you can see the solar panel itself is pretty big when you guys do get in, even before I have to open it. But really cool, I actually give you guys a little case to hold the solar panel inside. So that way it's easy for you to carry around. And that way it does have the protection built in. And the way how to design this zipper right here, I believe is like a waterproof zipper. So that way the water cannot go inside, which is really nice. But let's open up and show you guys what the inside looks like. So once you guys do open up, right here we do have the solar panel. So you do want to handle with care when you guys do take it out. So here's the solar panel. You can see it definitely looks pretty nice. And then here's what the inside the back looks like. So the solar panel itself is actually pretty big. Let me actually fully open it and show you guys what the inside looks like. So I'm gonna move this table to one side before I actually open it up. So that way I do have more room because the product is actually pretty heavy. Alright, so I got the product all set up. So it took me a few minutes to actually figure it out. But pretty much the actual bag is a stand that is used as a kickstand option to set it up. And for the carabiner, you guys want to put one on top, one on this side, and one on the bottom on both sides. And once you guys do set it up, this is what the product looks like. So just to show you guys how I set this up, let me actually take it apart and show you guys what it actually looks like. So for this part right here, you just want to hook it on. Same thing for this side. Once you guys do that, you guys can raise this part up. And then right there, we do have the back, if you can see. And for this top part right here, you guys want to hook it on the top part. Same thing for this side. And for the carabiner, you guys can feel free to leave it on or take it apart if you guys want to. Totally up to you guys. I do feel like it's easier for you guys to just leave it on. So that way I don't have to worry about taking it on and putting it on every single time. I do have to say that's probably easier for you to just leave it on. So that way I don't have to worry about removing it and putting it on every single time. But pretty much for the top part right here, you guys want to get the hard side of the actual bag. So that actually supports the solar panel when you guys do use it, which is really nice. But this is what the product looks like when you guys do set it up. Very easy and very simple after your first time using it. You do get the hang of it. So now I'm just clip that on the bottom part to show you guys what the product looks like with the solar panel when you guys do use it on the power station. So just like that, very easy and very simple. And feel free to adjust the different height. If you guys want to make it higher or lower, feel free to play around with it. But right here is what the solar panel looks like when you guys do set it up. And this part right here is the cable that's going to plug in. So I do take out the cover. Let's unstrap it. Once you guys unstrap it, what you're going to do is plug it into the actual power station and start using it. So I'm going to plug it in to show you guys what the product looks like. And then we'll probably test it out outside. So I move this over this side. And I'm going to turn it around to the back. So that way you can see what the back part looks like when you guys do plug it in. So I have to open up. What I'm going to do is plug it in to the cable that's provided for you guys when you guys buy the power station or the actual solar panel. So this one will go right here. And the other one will go here. And this side you guys unplug it into the actual power station, which should be this one right here on this side. And once you guys plug it in, it should start charging if you guys put it outdoor in direct sunlight. Right now we don't have direct sunlight, so it probably will not work. So when you guys do look on here, nothing's charging because we don't have direct sunlight, so it's not working. But just to show you guys what the product looks like when you guys do set it up, here's what it looks like. What I'm doing now is to bring both power stations outdoor and to use one of them to charge it up, while using the wall charger to actually charge from one power station to the other one to show you guys what actually works. And then we'll come back and talk more about it in a second. Alright, so we got it in the outdoor setting, and this is what the product looks like when you guys do set it up. So currently I do have the panel set up. And when you guys do look at the power station, let's see how many charges provided when we do use it. So currently it's providing 230 watts, you can see. It tells you guys how long it takes to fully charge it. So right now it's at 98%. It'll take around 17 minutes to fully charge it if you guys leave it out. So the solar panel definitely provides you guys a lot more power than what it mentions in terms of 220 watts. Right now we see how it's providing 240, even when we're at 98%. I'm assuming provide you guys a lot more power when you guys charge it at a lower percentage, at like 20% or something around that range. But pretty much right now we do have it connected in the back. But what I do right now is a plug-in cable right here to charge this power station on the other side here to see what happens and when it actually works at the same time. All right, so we got it all plugged in. So we're using the AC option on this side to actually plug it onto this side here to charge it up. And when you guys do look at the power that's on here, it's providing 700 watts. So it's a good amount of power, but not a lot compared to the other one that's on the other side. Let me show you guys the other one to show you guys how much power that's provided when you guys do use it. So this one is showing 590 watts. So definitely a lot of power, but not a lot. Let me actually flip it around and charge it on this one to see how much power is provided when you guys do use it. All right, so I just flipped the cable around and see how we're charging the other one. And we have a new number on here. It's providing you guys a lot more power. So currently it's charging 1100 watts. It probably provides us a lot more when you guys do plug it in when it's a lower percentage. But right now it's still pretty high when you guys do plug it in since it is 97%. And here's the other one that's showing you guys result. So the solar panel is providing 184 and it's charging the device at 1100 watts when we do use it. And it went down a lot because the percentage is pretty high, at 98%. So the product definitely does work when you guys do use it. It won't charge as fast when you guys do reach a higher percentage, if you see. Another thing that I forgot to mention is the fact that when you guys look at the cable on here, it does show you guys which one's positive and negative. But even when you guys do plug it in, it should be pretty obvious because this one's like this and the other one's like that one. And if you guys want to unclip it, just press it on the side. And you guys take it out really easily, just like that. Same thing for the other one. So this will be positive and this will be negative. Welcome back, guys. So nice quick test of product definitely actually does work and actually worked quite well. So when you see the setup process and everything didn't take that long, it's actually very easy and very simple. Once you guys set the solar panel and plug it into the device, it starts charging immediately. And if you guys saw from the video when we do test it out, the power that's on there is not like super powerful when we do use it. And the reason why is because the percentage is actually pretty high. Like I mentioned, when the percentage is lower, it provides you guys a lot more power. And if you guys can see when we do use it, even though when the product mentions up to 220 watts power when you guys do use it, it provides you guys a little bit more than that, which is really awesome. And the way how it generates so much power is because the solar panel is both in the front and the back. So that we can generate like the solar power from all around for the front and the back. And because of how big the product is, it gives you guys a lot more coverage in the sun to actually recharge as well, which is really cool. And like I mentioned, for the solar panel itself, it is fully waterproof. So even if you guys use it in the rain or if it does get wet, it should be fine. And then obviously for the solar panel, it's much more convenient for you guys to use it in an outdoor setting when you guys are going camping with a no wall outlet or something. So that's actually really cool. But that is everything that's on the product. Now to unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. If you guys want one of these, especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality solar panel for your ECOFLOW device, whether it be like the Delta, Delta 2, Delta Pro, Delta Max, or any other power station from the ECOFLOW brand that does give you guys a solar panel option to recharge it, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.